Hey, today I am at the human hover walking track. I'm at the Thomas Boyd Trackhead, part of the human hover walking track, and I had a script planned for this and just forgot it as soon as I turned the camera on. So just bear with me for a minute. I mean, if you can bear with me so far, I'm sure you'll put up with this. This is a swinging bridge, which is probably the most prominent feature of the Thomas Boyd Trackhead. I remember when I first came here, the swinging bridge was a little bit different and I was too scared to go across it, but since then it's become a lot more manageable. They used to have a staircase up this far end and then you'd come across the swinging bridge, and it was quite high, and well, I was at chicken and things like that. At the moment the water level seems pretty high. There's a little bit of flood damage further down the river, but not much here. Well, I haven't seen any here actually. One of the bridges just further down has been taken out, which is interesting to see. I don't think they'll replace it. It didn't seem to do anything anyway. Oh hey, look, we have a spider eating a fly. Oh, I even got him in focus. There we go. I'm going to keep moving on from him. There's some campers here at the moment, so if anyone hears me talking to myself or to the camera, it will sound like I'm talking to myself anyway, but I don't know, what are they going to do? Fire shots at me, maybe, I don't know. The Thomas Boyd Trackhead is about 30 kilometres out of Tumut. It's one of the best drives in the country to get out here. Excepting Old Gundagai Road close to Cootamundra, it is probably the best drive in the country that I've ever seen, at least, and maybe I'm biased. The Trackhead is actually one of my favourite places in the country, if not the world. It's an absolutely beautiful and peaceful spot. I can see why they crossed the river here. I don't know why they didn't set up a town here, but thank goodness they didn't, because, well, then it'd be a town and not the Trackhead. It's a good spot for camping and not so good for other recreation. As you can see, the water is kind of shallow, so there's no way to take a boat on it. It is the Gubagandra River. There is not a lot of fish. Well, I mean, I've never caught any fish, but I haven't tried that often. Maybe I should try, I don't know. You can't water ski on it. You can't take a biscuit on it. Fires are very controlled, although there are electric barbecues over in the campsite a bit further over. So pretty much all you can do here is camp. If you want to go for a walk, it is, as I said, part of the human hover walking track. The closest campsite to here is 28 kilometres away. The Trackhead is 130 kilometres away, and I can walk up here and show you the Trackhead actually. I would not want to follow it for 28 kilometres, but lots of people do. In fact, I would like to, and I will do it one day, but not, you know, today. It sounds I'm still a bit of a chicken, really. Well, this is a Trackhead, and it goes over here. And as you can see, it going through the grass, and it has a bit of a bridge. And we can still see the river going through here. It is just a beautiful spot. It's a total wind tunnel as well, so if there's even the slightest hint of bad weather, this place is the first to know it. And, well, you get the gist of the walking track. It does go through a lot of farms and that sort of thing, so there's plenty of climbing and cattle and snakes and risk of being shot, but it would be a really good walk to do. Thomas Boyd is actually my great-great-great-great-grandfather, or maybe grandfather 8 times removed. Oh, I'm out of breath from this walking track already. Although I say that he's my grandfather 8 times removed, he is a great-grandfather 8 times removed of the entire town of Tumut, which says maybe a little too much for the town. This is why we often leave the town to find partners. You know, you've got to dilute the blood somehow, don't you? Although I suppose if there's that many offspring, obviously a lot haven't left the town to find their partners. But let's not go into that now. One last thing I want to show you, and being autumn, this is kind of a bad year to do it, but if you can see the yellow over in the trees here, there are some beautiful fig trees which climb quite a way up this humongous hill, which I've never climbed. I've always wanted to, but it looks like it is about 100 meters high, and that's just vertical distance. I don't know, it looks even higher than 100 meters. That was just a stab in the dark. It sort of just goes straight up from here. It's substantial. Yeah, there's a lot of water dragons which often frequent the fig trees. I'd like to get one of those fig trees and take it home and plant it, but I'm not going to cross the water at the moment. It is probably pretty cold. But I just don't really want to do it at the moment. Alright, well, I think that's about it. I hope I've given you some of the merits of it. I really feel like any merits I've given you I've cancelled out, but no time for excuses now. I hope you've enjoyed watching, or at least enduring this video. And catch you next time.